I'ma have to clean it gone. The alien beamed it up. Mac contract, they want me back. I'ma have to green it up like Ben Way Wall. Really feel fine. Worried about y'all, it's just my time. I got my swing right, that's a green light. That's just my sign. This what a ring like. If you missed out, better press rewind. I'm just a highlight reel. To do what I do takes skill.
Taste. I'm about to chase. Money in case. Clean up base. Pick up the pace. I'm about to chase. Money in case. Clean up base.
Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good at the show. Got a call.
And a welcome inside Dodger Stadium here in Los Angeles. Today, a matchup of a pair of first-place teams between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and D-Row will see a highly anticipated Major League debut in this one of the elite prospects in the game.
Yeah, this is a special day for the entire sport when you really think about it. Certainly special for the kid in this organization. But I'll tell you, when a prospect of his caliber graduates to the big league level, the baseball world stops and takes notice. I know it's just one game. We're going to put a lot of focus on his performance here today. And it probably really doesn't mean that much, but it would be awesome to see him come out and put on a show for us.
Los Angeles have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Trevor Bauer, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. D-Row, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. Happ with a 2-1 count now. His numbers against Trevor Bauer, he's had absolutely no success. 0 for 14. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. 2-2.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. Smith goes to get it, and the throw is there to record the first out. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race.
And not surprisingly, he's also near the top of the league in slugging percentage, which means not every ball's leaving the yard. A lot of extra base hits in this guy's arsenal.
In there, no balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
And there's out number 2. So 2 out, nobody on. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Alec Mills will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip. 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring.
Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. He'll get it into second, and he's safe.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. First at-bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, they come into Game 2 of this series riding high. A huge one-run victory yesterday. Able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. And that's through for a hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. Doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
None out, runners at first and second. Swing and a little tapper. Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here now is Will Smith, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Swing and a ball hit on the ground. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now. So now here is Gavin Lux, and the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. Looking to minimize the damage here. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, but he missed it. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. He'll come into play here at 319. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Lifted the other way to left center. Guillen is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Contreras is retired, and there's 1 away.
The second baseman.
The next Cub up, David Bodie. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Swing and a liner, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, Smith. And he makes the throw to first. Bodie is retired. 2 down now.
That is it.
Key Brian Hayes digging in now to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Turner into foul territory, and that's going to land foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Standing in now, Ray Guillen, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one in the bottom of the inning now. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Trevor Bauer.
For the Dodgers, the pitcher.
As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Pops this one up. Rizzo has room in foul territory. One down.
The bat, the right fielder.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
Mookie Betts is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Howe is there, 2 gone.
Now
Up next, Justin Turner. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. And that one yanked just foul.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
The 1-1 home. Line drive to left. Guillen gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Dodgers down in. So now to the plate, Javier Baez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. His numbers against Trevor Bauer, he's got 3 base hits in 18 at-bats. And a strike to even the count, 1-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
1-2 now. Popped up. Seager is right there. And he's got it for the first out. And with 1 gone in the inning, let's give you a look at the current standings in the National League West entering play as you see where the Dodgers find themselves in the division race. Alec Mills stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Soft liner toward first, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. So 2 are gone now in the Cubs' half of the 3rd, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Again, another foul ball. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
Welcome back as the Dodgers prepare for their 3rd turn batting in this one. And fans of the boys in blue have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year.
Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is. saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. So one down, no one aboard. And here comes Cody Bellinger. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The throw is wild and it gets away.
Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith.
Into the box, Will Smith. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He collected a base hit his first time up. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. One out and a runner on second base. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning.
Now bat, first
stepping in next, Max Muncy, runner in scoring position with two gone. Here's the first pitch. Now Muncy with a swing and a deep drive to right. And it's gone. Max Muncy has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
The batter will be Gavin Lux.
Second baseman.
Yes, here he takes strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Swing and a liner. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the third inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
Perfect throw, and they got him at second. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. We played 3. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. And D-Row down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Hard hit at third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
1-1, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. From the belt, kicks and deals. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 2-1 home. Very weakly on the ground. to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. He's got it one away.
The catcher, number 4.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So stepping in is David Bodie, who struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A runner on first with 2 away. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They won't make a dent in us. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Leading up for the Dodgers.
Stepping up is Zach Rex. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Hayes is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Trevor Bauer. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. 1-1 the count. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
The batter, the right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 6-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
The right fielder, number 15.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey.
Ke'Bryan Hayes is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Fouled off. And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
The left fielder.
Now at the plate, Ray Guillen. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Well, making it to the bigs was far from guaranteed for him. It's got to be a great feeling to finally have that major league jersey on his back, huh?
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues? But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
And that's the second out.
Up next for the Cubs.
Here's Javier Baez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. Fouled away.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Giving chase is Bellinger, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Now batting, the pitcher.
To the plate now, Alec Mills. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fly ball out toward left center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner.
The third baseman, Justin.
As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Hit out toward second, right to him. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the second out of the inning.
The center fielder.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Back up the middle. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Dodgers down.
Leading off for the Cubs, the center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
First pitch on its way. Ian Happ is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And another foul ball. And he misses there. 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Hit hard up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now back. Third baseman.
So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the AB now. To the left side, but it's well foul. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he fouls this one off. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
This is hit the other way out toward left field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into second. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
On the move is Betts, and he makes the catch in the corner. Cubs strand into the box. Will Smith. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Hey now.
You know, I doubt he.
Now the 1-0. One pitch is a sinker taken for his strike 1 and 2. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out. So with 1 away, time for a check at the standings now in the National League Central as you see where the Cubs find themselves entering play here today.
Max Muncy.
Next up is Max Muncy. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That evens it up 1 and 1. And there's ball 2 now.
Now 2-1.
In there, 2 and 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ball 3. 3 and 2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Once again, a 3-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Second baseman, Gavin.
So next to hit is Gavin Lux, singled in his last at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it over to first, and that retires the side. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up.
Leading off with the Cubs, the second baseman, David Bodie.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Lux onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next to the Cubs.
Next it'll be Ke'Bryan Hayes. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Weak roller right side. On to first, and it's a quick start to the seventh as now there are 2 away.
The left fielder,
next to hit is Ray Guillen. He's still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
Oh, there's definitely some diamonds that fall through the cracks, and this is obvious.
So now into the box is Zach Rex. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
The left fielder.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Trevor Bauer. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
The right fielder.
Next to stand in is Mookie Betts, grounded out in his last at-bat. That's popped up. Rizzo in foul ground, but this will land untouched.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And this one will bounce into the wall. Betts blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag, and he's safe. And they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
Third baseman.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Javier Baez is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. To 2-2 now. Fouled away. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that 1 hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it's certainly.
Pinch hitting for Chicago, number 24, Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 25 homers and 47 RBIs. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Boy, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to one guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Rowan Wick comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Corey Seager is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Shortstop.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Here comes the 1-2. Little chopper back to the mound. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
The center fielder, number 35.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now.
Cody.
Hard hit to first.
Bellinger.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. One there.
Up next to the Dodgers.
So here is Will Smith. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Center fielder looking up, still going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
Max Muncy comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
The batter, number 9. Second
Digging in will be Gavin Lux. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ready now is Chris Bryant, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here comes the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. On the move is Betts, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
At the plate, Wilson Contreras. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
So now to the plate, David Bodie, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
In the dirt, but it's swung on for the third strike. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
No balls and 1 strike. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Line towards center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Missed middle.
Ray Guillen is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
3-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Ray Guillen has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Austin Romine.
Pinch hitting for the Cubs, number 25. Austin Romine.
From the belt, the pitch. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. Kenley Jansen answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 74.
Stepping in now, Ian Happ. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Betts is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Next, here is Chris Bryant. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's 1 for 4. Here's the first pitch to him. Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 24 home runs for him on the season, as it's now a 1-run ball game.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
8 runs already in this inning. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Catch is made, and the Dodgers have ended their 5-game losing streak as the ball game is over.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
A close one. With their
Inside the Show.